Hey everybody, welcome back to 1 Minute Walking Tours. As always, I am your host, Jonathan. As part of our series on the Battle of Antietam here in Sharpsburg, Maryland, I'm up here at the Soldiers National Cemetery, founded in 1865 to be a permanent resting place for the thousands that are killed here at Antietam on September 17th, and the thousands that die afterwards. The official toll is 3,300. That's killed outright during the battle, and somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 will die of their wounds later. And buried, everywhere, all across the battlefield, everywhere you can imagine, are the remains of the soldiers who fought here. And this section I'm in right here, from the farthest wall over there, up past to where that big stone is right there, up through here, up to the walk, this is just New York. Now, New York is one of the biggest manpower states. About 30% of the Army of the Potomac was from New York. So it's probably altogether fitting they have their own final resting place. Now, just across the walk here in this section, this is Pennsylvania, another one of the big manpower states here at the Battle of Antietam. So it's all well and fitting that they have their own section, and actually all of the states have their own section, laid out rather nicely, democratically, the way that I think that they would have liked to be remembered. Now, being remembered for getting killed for your country and in battle, that's really Lincoln that does that, and he connects the death in war and the death in violence in the Civil War and beyond. He does that at the Gettysburg Address. And here are graves with numbers, just numbers on them, as the body was never identified. Now, of the 700,000 some odd Americans who will die in the American Civil War, about half of them will never be identified. They may have a dignified grave like we have here at the cemetery, but they were never able to get to messages and information back to their families about what had become of them. It was quite moving to think that there are 5,200 graves here, and originally in 1865 when it was opened, it was going to be a national cemetery, and there are people who served in the Korean War, World War II, and the First World War that are buried here, the same as the Soldiers Cemetery in Gettysburg. But in 1953, it was decided the cemetery was full. The last bit to be added was in 1989. And a soldier was buried here from the attack on the USS Cole in the year 2000, and those were obviously special exemptions. Now, this gorgeous statue was not here at first, but it was added in the 1870s as a way to bring, meaning. And that's really what the cemetery is about. It's about the meaning. What was this attack? What was this battle? What was it all about? And trying to discover in 1866 or 65 a way to organize the death and the destruction here in Sharpsburg. So when you come to visit here in Antietam, you should come up and have a look here at the National Cemetery. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you here soon on 1 Minute Walking Tours.